nothing fun about having a mechanical in the height of a hat.
Folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. Remember when we were getting nowhere fast?
It's August 6th, 2023. 1 year and 5 days later, we have a standing crash pad.
I'd say it's been a wild ride. Now that we're actually spending some time up here, it's awesome.
And I thought we would start by showing you where we're at. It is hard to believe, literally 1 year ago today, we had just gone through the excavating process. We began on August 1st, 2022. It's
So it begins.
And here we are. We have an actual standing and sided and roofed and windowed and doored cabin. And it's not done. You can see probably Kurt going in and out the door behind me. We're building walls, but what an accomplishment. And I think when we look back at the last year, and we've said this in the last video, I don't know how we did it. We were watching when I was doing the editing for the last video, and it just almost makes you sick to your stomach sometimes to think of all the points things could have gone wrong. So again, we feel very thankful that to this point, everything has gone for the most part quite smoothly, and excited that we've got a standing crash pad that looks just like we wanted it to.
Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors. Summer love. Memories washed in every shade of green and all the colors. Summer love. Remember the lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon. No place to be and nothing to prove.
So that was my architect, and the last 2 weeks after kind of the roller coaster of a lot's going on, nothing's ever going to happen with this, a lot's going on, nothing's going to happen with this, a lot is going on. So I talked to him last week, and we had a really good conversation about where we're at. We're under the gun. Today is the middle of July. And we don't have a lot of time to get everything approved and all our ducks in a row. And our architect is a huge part of this. He's talking to a structural engineer we're trying to get on board, but rates are really crazy, like 4 times as much right now. And people are super busy. And we're acting as our own general contractor, so it's a lot of work. And then our architect is also helping us try and find a window and door company and get the windows and doors on time so that the guy who's installing our SIP panels can also put in the windows and doors so that the whole cabin is sealed before the winter. The last week we have received the sanitary permit signed from our excavator. We've countersigned and had that signature notarized and then had to zip it back up to him in the mail. And then once that is on file, our next step is to apply for our building permit and other permits that need to be in place before we can do any building on the property. Meanwhile, we are hoping to have the land, the driveway cleared and the home site cleared in the next couple weeks while we're permitting, because we already have that signed off on, so that by the second half of August we can have the concrete foundation put in. But in order to do that, we've got a lot of steps in between. Besides permitting, we also have to make sure we can get windows and doors ordered and on site for our SIP panel installer no later than the end of September. And we also need to make sure that we have the architectural drawings signed off on by a structural engineer, which is proving a bit of a challenge. So really the last piece is just figuring out the structural engineer thing. We really have to get the structural engineer thing figured out pretty quick.
Awesome. No, that's perfect, Josh. I'll wire the funds today.
This is the big transaction being made. Everything's going down right now.
There it was.
Bingo, high five. Nose boot.
And just like every little thing on this cabin is just lined up and come together. It's just really almost like spooky. You know, so it's almost just like you feel really positive about it. It's like so many great people and so many things are just like perfectly lined up that in record time and for a recordly low amount, we have a red line to build a cabin. It's like crazy.
2:58. 2 minutes ahead of schedule. Here we go into the unknown. It'll be what it'll be. All right. See ya at HQN. Truck's gonna see if he can turn around at this intersection.
I think he can do it if he backs it up on there.
He just needs to get it to the north a little bit, less close to that tree. Holy smokes. Made it back here.
So our driveway hasn't settled in yet. It's still kind of like this. And man, like it was tilting. I was like, holy crap, the whole thing's going over here, kids.
good progress, and lovely day to start. Temperatures kind of go on the next few days, but we'll take what we've got today. It's freaking gorgeous day out here. So feeling relieved this part is over. On to the next part.
All these walls?
Yep, all these walls, and then obviously there's the post. And then I've got the anchors, concrete anchors.
For these guys?
Yeah.
Part of this process is being comfortable with asking questions when you're the general contractor, instead of sitting in the sidelines and wondering if you're interrupting and getting stressed out because you don't know what the heck they're doing. Sometimes you just got to get in there and ask the questions, which is what Kurt is doing. And it's hard because to a degree you have to trust the professionals, but to a degree you need to be the GC and check in on progress and make sure people don't run nails into your radiant floor heating. So I thought that I should include Rome Adventure Basecamp in our series because we have spent almost 30 days here since July. So we've been here as much as we've been home, maybe a little more it seems like. It's October 11th today. It's getting cold at night. Today is probably the last absolutely beautiful day. Weather and they are rolling with it. It's crazy. Here you can see the south side of the crash pad. That's the bank of living room windows. Can't stand it. Snowing today. In 3 days it's gone from 74 to like 30-ish, and it's cold and wet. It rained last night. And this was in the forecast, but it's very unpleasant. But progress is being made, and we're waiting right now for our window delivery. It's really cold out here. They just put that beam in. And we were supposed to be going home today to get more clothes. I've got a lot, but not enough when it's been raining all night and it's starting to snow. But anyhow, I'm glad we're here, and I have like 4 layers of clothes on. Glamorous! It got down to like, I think 2017, something like that here. The builder and his crew are finishing up, so thank God the sun's out. We left home this morning and we got here around lunch. Said hi to the building team. This is the coldest we've ever camped. And we just said goodbye to the building team. They're done. They've wrapped up their part, so now it's Kurt and I. It's been a heck of a year, and I think we've said this in a couple videos, like if we had known what lied ahead, I don't think we would have done this, because it's been incredibly stressful, incredibly weight-inducing. But on the other hand, it's great to have a place where you can come up here and you can't hear really anything. It's just quiet. It's relaxing, more so now than it has been for a year. But it's a pretty incredible accomplishment that we have made. So there's a lot to be proud of here and a lot to be thankful for. here, and I would say what I said about a year ago, riding out here, taking a break from the city and not breaking up, working out. This is spectacular, even on a cloudy 40-something degree day.
You're not breaking up with me.